Back for Black Increase Chicago. Um, sorry. And I can't remember what episode. However, quick recap. Bella and Lily are going to get into it. Charmaine's back at the shop and they're going to Vegas. And Bella and Evanita are still beefing for some imaginary reason. So, yeah. All right, we are back and we're getting into the first piece of the episode. And Ryan has decided that there's going to be no more parties at the shop because of all the fights that happened the night prior. Also, Lily is salty that Charmaine is back. Everybody's just sitting around talking, and I guess she, in her confessional, she's shady because Charmaine's back and she don't want to be bothered with her. And when isn't Lily mad at somebody? Whatever. We also learned that Bella ended up having to get stitches the night prior when she got into the fight with the random people and Evanita and Bella and not Bella. She ended up getting into like a little beef with Lily accidentally. Like she was beefing with everybody that night and she got hit with something and ended up having to get stitches in her face. So that, I guess that sucked for Bella. But I guess that's what happened when you get blackout drunk and start shit with everybody. They also confirm, or Van confirms that he's not knocking off Evanita. Whatever, who cares whether you are or are not, whether you are or are not. Charmaine is also at the shop, hanging out now that she's back in Ryan's good graces, and she lets us all know that, hey, I signed us up for a tattoo convention, the World Tattoo Trade Show in Vegas. I guess it's her last ditch attempt to prove to Ryan that she's an asset to the shop and that she is there to further the 9mag empire. So yeah. Moving on, Donna and Ashley go on to a date night and she's kind of covering her mouth a whole lot and, being really sneaky about what's something that's going on with her face. And she debuted her braces for us. So Don is making fun of her because he's like, we're 30 years old and we're just getting braces. And like I said, the doctor must have just talked her into getting it because he wanted to make some money. Because he was telling the doctor told Ashley that her teeth shifted from giving birth to DJ, but DJ's 5 years old, so you're just not figuring out you need braces. Well, whatever makes you happy, you can afford it, whatever. But Don was saying that, they were talking about investment properties and different things, so she maybe could have run that past him before going to get braces, but they're on now. All right, we are moving on, and they are getting on the plane or whatever, and everybody's, taking their respective cars to the airport. And Bella lets us know, she's not fighting in Vegas, which we already know that's a lie. Whatever, they're on the flight, they're headed to Vegas. We do the obligatory camera shots of everybody asleep on the plane. As soon as they get off the plane, Bella is drinking already. just getting that out the way. I guess the tattoo convention doesn't start until the next day, so this first day is their travel day and it's their day to turn up or whatever. So Charmaine takes them to a dispensary because partaking in Vegas for recreational use is legal. So if you took them to a dispensary, yes, all I'm going to say on that one. So everybody leaves the dispensary and, everybody's happy about what took place in there. And they're driving for what seems like forever. And they're like, wait a minute, we're not on the strip. We're passing by the strip, and they're just passing by everything. And looks like they're passing by like a sketch part of neighborhoods and maybe not one of the more desirable parts of Vegas. And Charmaine was like, there was a slight hitch. She couldn't get them in a luxury hotel on the strip, but she got them into a luxury Airbnb, which looks more like a regular Airbnb. So it's not gonna work out for these bougetto people. So yeah. All right, we are back from the commercial break, and they actually bother going into the Airbnb, and it's actually a fairly nice setup on the inside. Charmaine has kind of made like a makeshift Las Vegas strip with equipped with a one slot machine, I don't know, the little girls that have the little fan and Feathers Everywhere. One of those type chicks was in there as well, entertaining. And she also put a faux fake Michael Jackson in there, and he was he all over the place, driving me nuts. But whatever. And then Bella and Lily decided that they're going to share a room because for whatever reason there's not enough rooms. Even though we know how many people now work at NYMAG again, but whatever. And Lily decides to let us know in this moment that Bella's probably a little clingy to her because they did hook up. Not Bella. Lily did say that she was trying to get her rocks off, so I guess with Bella being her roommate, that was the closest warm vessel for her. So it's to be expected. They're all sitting around talking, and Evanita shows up, and Bella. It definitely gets under Bella's skin because of all the issues they had the night before and all the beef that they had going on. So Bella starts talking trash. And everybody's trying to figure out, well, where's she gonna stay? Because we weren't expecting her to come. And Charmaine lets her know, like, hey, Lily's room has a couch on it, and Bella's like, no, it don't. It's not available, blah, blah, blah. So she has nowhere to stay. So Van arises from his slumber and asks Evanita, hey, do you want to bunk with me since you don't have a place to stay? And she's like, yeah. So everybody just thinks like that. Well, that was the plan the whole time, which obviously, because where did you think she was going to stay? Where do you think she was going to stay when you invited her, Van? All right, Jen crazy, and she's going to pull up. Somebody going to get stabbed. Stop playing. Anyway, moving on, Lily kind of tells Bella, let it go. Just get over it. Whatever. Let's just get through the weekend or whatever. We're in Vegas. And just letting Bella know, like, I can't keep defending you all the time. I'm not sure that she was super defending her this whole time, but I guess she's trying to keep her calm throughout these different interactions. And Bella goes to the room, and everybody's drunk at this point. So Bella's in the room, and she's crying her eyes out like her dog died or something. Like she's just in this she's emotionally distraught, and she's just going through the emotions, saying something about she's never going to be able to model again because she had the stitches in her face, which is your own fault for trying to fight everybody, but whatever. And things get heated, and she's throwing stuff at Lily, and Lily's just not reacting at this point. And so there's that demise that I predicted with Belly and Lily's relationship, friendship, roommateship, whatever. So yeah, it's the day of the convention, and in black ink fashion, everybody is late. They were supposed to be at the convention 2 hours prior to whatever the current time is in TV land to set up for the convention. So this is true NYMAG fashion, and it lets you know that some shit is about to get fucked up. So they're super late, and the only person that's awake is the guest tattoo, the white dude that's working with them temporarily. And Ryan says Charmaine and the assistants are the ones supposed to be there to set up because they don't actually tattoo. They're not the artists, so the least they can do is go there and let them to set up everything that they need. So that is strike one for Charmaine. So that was that. Now they're rushing to get out to get there and get set up. All right, and Lily and Bella are apologizing and blah blah blah, and Bella has his alternate personality named Latifah that comes out when she's drunk. Don't nobody care. Whatever. And then we get there, and they're setting up, and they're working feverishly to get everything set up, and they ain't got no signs. They ain't got no banners, no signs, nothing that lets the general public know that they are NYMAG. So they fashioned some contraptions to put some T-shirts up, put some of the merchandise up to at least let people know that they're NYMAG, and it looks kind of shabby compared to everybody else's signs that has NYMAG and that has banners and proper signage up. So that's strike two. All right, so we're moving on, and everybody's checking in, and Ryan and Ford and all the artists are there now, and one of the prerequisites is that the tattoo artists have to be cleared by the health department / health inspector from the local area in order to be cleared to tattoo at such a convention. So they're checking the name, they're checking all the registered artists for NYMAG. They don't have a Ryan Henry, and they don't have a 4, whatever his last name is. So Charmaine did not or omitted or something happened and Ryan and Four are not cleared to tattoo at this international convention. Okay, so Charmaine's asking, well, what can we do to get them on the list? And there's absolutely nothing that can be done at this particular point in time. So that's going to be strike 3. And in the commercial, in the preview for what's going to happen after this commercial break, looks like Charmaine's going to be behind a wall somewhere and she's sleeping while Ryan needs more things done for the convention. So she on strike 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By the end of this episode, she'll be back at the non-existent Loyal Inc. I'm gonna assume. So yeah, girl, you fucking out. Maine has been able to finagle a way for Ryan and Four to still tattoo at the convention, which I guess it makes sense because I guess they're two of the stronger artists at the shop, I guess. So she swapped out Lily and Shine, which is the guest tattoo artist. She swapped them out for Ryan and Four just so Ryan and Four could get the opportunity to tattoo as opposed to Lily and Shine. Lily takes it as a personal attack and she storms out. Her and Bella, they're going somewhere to find some liquor. Shine, on the other hand, he's a little bit of a snaky snake, so he decided, y'all not gonna ruin my opportunity. This is unprofessional, which it is definitely unprofessional, but he decided he's gonna walk around to other shops that are there and maybe find him another shop on the spot. I mean, I guess he's just a guest tattoo artist and he has no loyalty to 9mag, but he's also there under the 9mag banner, so yeah. Moving on. So we're at DJ's birthday party, which is Don's son, and they're just enjoying it, and his dad is there. And they're just enjoying the family time and saying that it was a no-brainer. He was going to be there. He wasn't going to Las Vegas was always going to be there. He was going to be at his son's birthday party. Turned 5, and his dad was there, and he was excited to see his dad because his dad taught him everything about being a man and everything he knows, which, considering Don's track record of being a cheater and all those good things, I'm not gonna say his dad didn't teach him anything good about being a man or how to treat women or whatever, because how your parents taught you and what you actually do are two totally different things. But you're not being a good representation, my friend. And then he also lets us know that his dad is going through a whole lot right now, and it's uncomfortable for him to watch his dad go through whatever he's going through, because he's really depressed about whatever's happening. He didn't go into detail, but whatever's happening in his life is very reminiscent of how his sister was behaving. And if we can recall, his sister had been depressed and very suicidal a couple seasons ago before she committed suicide. So he, I'm assuming he doesn't want his dad to end up like that. So he decided, to kind of set some time aside to talk to his dad and kind of gauge where he's at and, just to check in on him and see what's happening. So that was a very good thing for him to notice those signs or kind of notice the change in his behavior and, do something to step in there. So Gina has to go get more ink because they're about to do a color tattoo or color tattoos, and she needs to take Charmaine with her. Nobody can find Charmaine. They end up finding her behind a little wall thing. Her phone is on the charger, and she is not clean out. So strike 4, Charmaine. Now, you're doing too much. Why in the hell would you be asleep while everybody is awake? Even the people that's not tattooing, they're at least drawing and sketching and something like that. So useless. It looks like Evanita and Bella are going to get into it yet again. So yeah. All right, so we are back from the commercial break, and Evanita decided she was going to bully Lily out. Not Lily. She's going to bully Bella out of her seat because she wants to sit right next to Van because she's his apprentice and she needs to be right next to him so she can soak up as much knowledge as possible. So she decides to lift the chair up while Bella is sitting in it and toss it. She didn't fall, but jolts her out of the seat so she can have the one closest to Van instead of just pulling up her own individual seat. Okay, cool. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to provoke Bella again because she was bucked last time. Bella decided to take the high road this time and get up and, walk away and go get her some chicken wings because she ain't had time. She ain't had the energy. She already had stitches and she wasn't interested in going through that again. Okay, cool. So now she's sitting there talking to Van, and I'm glad I got time to talk to you by myself, and blah 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 blah. And what kind of tattoo? Making a feeble attempt at being interested in tattoos. What kind of tattoo is that? Oh, okay, cool. That's nice. Um, what's going on with you and Jen? Do you have a relationship? Are you exclusive? Like, what's happening? And the customer's sitting right there, so the customer's just kind of sitting there looking like she's between them, basically in the middle of the conversation because she's getting tattooed. And Van's like, we'll talk about this later. I'm working with the customer. Go about your business. So, ooh, Chile, ghetto. Like, why'd you ask this man about his relationship status when you're an intern and you're here to learn? Is that your business? But whatever. He already, whatever, whatever, Jan. So, Van just essentially told her, it's not the time or the place. I'll talk to you later, going about your business. So she walked away feeling very played because I guess she realized he didn't have a place for her to stay when she got there. She ended up having to crash with him. Basically just, I don't know what Van's plan was, but it wasn't for her to be no damn apprentice, obviously. So she walks away feeling played, and instead of taking that up with Van, she decided to further poke at Bella and walk over to her and, kind of tell her, like, Van's being a dick and he's not listening to what she has to say, blah, 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 blah. But then she goes on to, still they get into a verbal battle, her and Bella, and she decides to flip this lady's very delicious looking wings out of her lap. And Bella, what's left of them, Bella throws at her, and then they just start scrapping. And if it was me, I would scrap too, because you threw my wings on the floor. And I ain't do shit to you. So, yeah. So hopefully both of them get fired, and they get to go away, because I'm over it. The fight is, we pick back up at the fight with Bella and Evanita, which was pointless at this stage of the game. Security breaks them up, and Ryan, he's uber embarrassed, and him, Shine, and some other random dude, and Lily, they all walk away, from the 9 mag umbrella of things, and, they're like, let that stay over there, let that just be 9 mag, and, Ryan doesn't want to deal with it, which at this point, I'd be a little tired too, because y'all always fighting. But, he walks away. So yeah, I don't know who's getting fired at this point or what's gonna happen. But in the preview for next week's episode, it looks like Junior is gonna show back up into the whole 9 mag atmosphere. Also looks like Van is gonna be turning up in the club and doing what he has no business doing, and Jen is going to arrive. So somebody getting popped. That's all. That's all I know. Also, it looks like Jen is going to attempt to force or persuade Van to marry her, and it's not going to be successful. So that's going to be embarrassing. So we'll see what happens next week. Same time, same place.